Lesson 1, Family Ties.
My grandfather, brother, and uncle are all males in my family.
That's interesting. Family dynamics can be quite unique.
Yes, and my mother is a female who balances it all beautifully.
It must be nice to have strong male figures around you.
Definitely. And my grandmother brings such warmth to our family.
Grandmothers often have that special touch, don't they?
She does. Her stories connect our family history in a meaningful way.
I love hearing family stories, they help us understand our roots.
Exactly. It's wonderful to see how each generation contributes.
Lesson 2, Fruit Desserts.
I've seen those fruits before, but never thought of using them in desserts.
It sounds fun to experiment with different flavors, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I think they could add a unique twist to classic recipes.
Yes. Imagine a tart with those fruits, it would be delightful.
That's a great idea. I'd love to try making a fruit salad, too.
A colorful fruit salad can be so refreshing, especially in summer.
And it's healthy, which makes it even better.
Exactly. Plus, you can get creative with the presentation.
I'm excited to give it a try. Let's plan a cooking day soon.
Lesson 3, Access Control.
It's hard to control who has access to sensitive information online.
That's why it's essential to be cautious with our data, right?
Exactly. Sharing too much can lead to serious privacy issues.
I completely agree. Using strong passwords is a good start.
Yes, and enabling two-factor authentication adds another layer of security.
Those are great tips. What else can we do to protect ourselves?
Regularly updating software helps fix vulnerabilities, too.
That makes sense. Staying informed about security is crucial.
For sure. Let's keep each other updated on any new tips we find.
Lesson 4, Team Spirit.
I usually support my home country's team during competitions.
That's great. National pride can be so uplifting during games.
Yes, but I appreciate all the talented athletes from other countries as well.
Absolutely. It's inspiring to see such skill and dedication worldwide.
Sports really bring people together, don't they?
They do. It's wonderful to celebrate talent, regardless of nationality.
I love how sports can create friendships across borders.
Exactly. It's all about unity and respect for each other.
Let's watch a game together sometime, it'll be fun.
Lesson 5, Sleep Schedule.
That's great advice. Don't forget to maintain a consistent sleep schedule.
Even on weekends, right? It's so easy to fall out of routine.
Yes. A good sleep schedule keeps our bodies in sync.
I find that I feel so much better when I stick to it.
Same here. It really affects our mood and energy levels.
Exactly. It's important for overall health, too.
Let's remind each other to keep on track with our sleep.
I'd like that. A little accountability can go a long way.
For sure. Let's make sleep a priority together.
Lesson 6: Cancellation Policies.
When booking a trip, I always wonder about cancellation policies.
That's a smart consideration. Are they usually flexible?
It depends on the company, but many are quite accommodating.
That's good to know. What should people look for in these policies?
They should check if there are any fees for cancellations or changes.
That makes sense. I'd prefer a plan that offers free cancellations.
Absolutely. It gives peace of mind when making travel arrangements.
Have you ever had to cancel a trip and face challenges?
Yes, once I had to change plans, but fortunately, the policy was helpful.
Lesson 7: Grocery List.
Just regular cow's milk, please.
Got it. I'll make sure to pick up some fresh produce, too.
That sounds perfect. Fresh fruits and vegetables are essential.
They really are. They make meals so much healthier and tastier.
Exactly. Are there any specific fruits you want me to grab?
How about some strawberries and bananas? They're my favorites.
Great choices. I'll also look for some seasonal veggies.
That would be wonderful. Fresh ingredients make all the difference.
I can't wait to cook something delicious with them.
Lesson 8: Service Excellence.
We understand the importance of providing excellent service to all our guests.
Absolutely. It makes such a difference in their experience.
Yes, when guests feel valued, they're more likely to return.
That's true. A welcoming atmosphere goes a long way.
It's all about creating memorable moments for them.
Exactly. Every interaction counts, no matter how small.
Let's brainstorm new ways to enhance our service.
I love that idea. Continuous improvement is key.
Together, we can create an even better experience for everyone.
Lesson 9: Customer Reach.
To effectively reach customers, I'll create a website.
That's a smart move. A website can showcase our offerings nicely.
Yes, and I'll use social media to promote it further.
Great idea. Social media is a powerful tool for engagement.
Exactly. It helps us connect with a wider audience.
What platforms do you plan to focus on?
I think Instagram and Facebook would be the best for visuals.
I agree. Visual content can really attract attention.
Let's collaborate on some creative ideas for our posts.
Lesson 10, Living Room Centerpiece.
It turned out great. It's now a centerpiece in my living room.
That's wonderful. A good centerpiece can really tie a room together.
Yes, it draws the eye and adds character to the space.
What did you use to create it?
I combined some vibrant colors and textures for an inviting look.
Sounds beautiful. I love when decor reflects personal style.
Exactly. It makes the space feel more like home.
I'd love to see it. Maybe I can get some inspiration for my place.
Of course. Let's have a little decor showcase soon.
Lesson 11, Breakfast Plans.
Sounds good. What shall we have for breakfast?
How about some toast and coffee? It's a classic combination.
That sounds perfect. I love starting my day with a warm cup of coffee.
Me too. And toast can be so versatile, we can add different toppings.
Absolutely. I enjoy avocado on toast, it's healthy and delicious.
That's a great choice. I might go for peanut butter and banana.
Yum! That's a tasty option as well. Let's get cooking.
Yes, I'm excited. Breakfast is the best meal of the day.
It really is. Let's make it a fun morning ritual together.
Lesson 12, Stationery Shopping.
Well, happy shopping. Have fun with your new stationery.
Thank you. I'm really excited to pick out some cool supplies.
Stationery can be so much fun, especially with all the colors and designs.
I know, right? I love using pretty notebooks and colorful pens.
They can really inspire creativity in your work.
Exactly. Plus, it makes studying more enjoyable.
Do you have a favorite type of stationery?
I'm a big fan of sticky notes, they help me stay organized.
Great choice. Let's see what unique items you can find today.
Lesson 13, National Park Visit.
There's a national park not far from here.
Really? Is it easy to get there by public transport?
Yes, it's quite accessible. The bus service goes directly there.
That's convenient. I love exploring parks and nature.
Me too. It's a great way to escape the city for a bit.
What activities can we do there?
Hiking trails and scenic views are definitely highlights.
Sounds perfect. I'd love to take some photos of the landscape.
Let's plan a day trip soon to enjoy the fresh air and beauty.
Lesson 14, Historical Inventions.
The invention I read about was an electrical machine used for recording stock prices.
That sounds fascinating. How did it work exactly?
It automated the process, making it much easier for traders.
That must have changed the way people invested in stocks.
Absolutely. It was a significant advancement in financial technology.
Innovations like that can really shape entire industries.
Yes, and they often lead to more inventions down the line.
I love learning about how technology has evolved over time.
Let's explore more inventions next time, it's so interesting.
Lesson 15, Children's Church.
It's usually considered bad for children to sit through long services.
That's why many churches have a separate children's church or Sunday school.
Exactly. It keeps them engaged in learning at their level.
It's important for them to feel included while also being age appropriate.
Yes, and it allows parents to focus on the service without distractions.
I think having a designated space for kids is a great idea.
Absolutely. It fosters a sense of community among young members.
Let's discuss how we can support those programs in our area.
I'd love that. It's essential to nurture the next generation.
Lesson 16, Group Size.
Of course. How many people will be in your group?
There will be 20 of us in total. Is that manageable?
Yes, that sounds like a fun-sized group for our activities.
I think so too. It's big enough to have diversity but small enough to stay organized.
Exactly. It will be easier to coordinate plans with that number.
What activities do you think we should include?
I suggest some team-building exercises and games to break the ice.
Great idea. It will help everyone feel more comfortable.
Let's make sure to plan some enjoyable moments for everyone.
Lesson 17, Exercise and Hobbies.
I make time for exercise and hobbies I enjoy.
That's a good idea. How about setting boundaries to protect that time?
Absolutely. It's essential to prioritize what makes us happy.
Yes, and it helps maintain a healthy work-life balance.
I try to schedule my workouts just like any important appointment.
That's smart. I should do the same with my hobbies.
It's all about making time for what we love.
Let's encourage each other to stick to our routines.
Definitely. Having a buddy system makes it easier to stay committed.
Lesson 18, Australian Outback.
The dry remote areas of Australia, known as the outback, are fascinating.
Yes, they contain several sandy and rocky landscapes, right?
Exactly. It's a unique environment with its own beauty.
I'd love to explore the outback one day. It seems so adventurous.
It really is. The vastness and isolation can be quite captivating.
Do you think it's easy to travel around those areas?
It can be challenging, but there are tours available for visitors.
That sounds like a great way to experience it safely.
Let's plan a trip there someday for an unforgettable adventure.
Lesson 19, Literary Mysteries.
The world of books can be a continuing mystery to the opponents of the satanic verses.
That's an intriguing topic. What do you find most fascinating about it?
It raises questions about interpretation and freedom of expression.
Absolutely. Literature often challenges societal norms and beliefs.
Some people find it threatening while others see it as art.
It's interesting how different perspectives can lead to such strong emotions.
Yes, and it's essential to discuss these differences openly.
I agree. Understanding various viewpoints enriches our reading experiences.
Let's dive deeper into literary discussions next time.
Lesson 20, Beach Getaway.
I'm considering a beach getaway somewhere with stunning coastlines.
That sounds amazing. Do you have a specific location in mind?
I've been thinking about visiting a tropical island or a coastal town.
Both options sound delightful. I love relaxing by the ocean.
Me too. The sound of waves is so soothing.
Plus, there are so many fun activities to enjoy at the beach.
Exactly. Swimming, snorkeling, and beach volleyball are all great options.
Let's plan this trip together, it'll be a wonderful experience.
I can't wait. A beach getaway sounds like the perfect escape.
Lesson 21, Dinner Plans.
Not bad. I'm planning to cook dinner tonight.
Oh really? What are you making?
I'm thinking of making a delicious pasta dish with a homemade sauce.
That sounds wonderful. I love pasta. What kind of sauce are you preparing?
I'll be using fresh tomatoes, garlic, and basil for a classic marinara.
Yum. That sounds so fresh and flavorful. Do you have a secret ingredient?
A pinch of sugar always helps to balance the acidity of the tomatoes.
I'll have to remember that tip. Are you pairing it with anything?
Yes, I'll serve it with a simple salad and garlic bread on the side.
Lesson 22, Workforce Diversity.
That's true, it can lead to a more diverse and inclusive workforce.
Absolutely. Diversity brings different perspectives and ideas to the table.
It really enhances creativity and problem solving within teams.
Yes, and it helps create a more dynamic work environment.
I believe companies benefit greatly from embracing inclusivity.
Definitely. It fosters a sense of belonging for everyone involved.
Plus, it attracts a wider range of talent.
Exactly. It's a win-win situation for both employees and employers.
Let's advocate for these values in our workplace.
Lesson 23, Presentation Skills.
I've given a few presentations too, it's a skill worth mastering.
That's great. Presenting can really boost your confidence.
Yes, and it helps improve communication skills overall.
I agree. What tips do you have for someone new to presenting?
Practice is key. Knowing your material well makes a huge difference.
That sounds helpful. I'll try to rehearse more before my next one.
Also, engaging with your audience can make your presentation more effective.
That's a good point. I'll work on making eye contact and asking questions.
You'll do great. It's all about connecting with your listeners.
Lesson 24, Arranging Transportation.
That sounds good. Can we also arrange transportation to the hotel?
Absolutely. I can help with that. Do you prefer a taxi or a shuttle?
A shuttle would be more economical, I think.
Great choice. Shuttles are usually more convenient for groups.
Yes, and they often drop you right at the hotel entrance.
Exactly. I'll check the schedule and book it for us.
Thanks. That takes a load off my mind.
No problem. Let's make sure everything is sorted before we leave.
Sounds like a plan. I appreciate your help.
Lesson 25, Local Performances.
I've been playing for about 5 years now, and I occasionally perform at local cafes.
That's awesome. It must be exciting to share your music with others.
It really is. The atmosphere in those cafes is so warm and welcoming.
I can imagine. Do you play your original songs or covers?
Mostly covers, but I've started incorporating some of my original pieces.
That's fantastic. It's a great way to showcase your talent.
Thank you. I enjoy the challenge of performing live.
I'd love to come see you play sometime.
That would be great. I'll let you know when my next gig is.
Lesson 26, Hotel Booking.
That sounds good. Please book it for me.
All right, your room is booked. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking care of that for me.
No problem. It's my pleasure to help. Do you need anything else?
Just the details about check-in and check-out times would be helpful.
Sure. I'll send you all the information you need.
Perfect. It makes planning so much easier.
I'm glad to hear that. Have a great trip.
Thanks again. I'm really looking forward to it.
Lesson 27, Job Roles.
Anna took a job looking after other people's children.
That sounds rewarding. How is she finding it so far?
She loves it. The kids keep her entertained.
That's wonderful. It must be fulfilling to help shape their lives.
Absolutely. It's a big responsibility, but she enjoys every moment.
And Louisa looked after the house, right?
Yes, she keeps everything in order and handles the chores.
It's great that they both found roles that suit them well.
Definitely. They make a great team balancing their responsibilities.
Lesson 28, Meeting New People.
Hi, my name is Jack. What's your name?
I'm Lisa, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Just enjoying the day.
That's great to hear. Have you been here before?
No, this is my first time. I'm excited to explore.
You'll love it here. There's so much to see and do.
I can't wait to check it all out. Any recommendations?
Absolutely. I'd suggest visiting the local market, it's vibrant and fun.
Lesson 29, Campfire Memories.
We sat around a campfire at night and sang songs.
That sounds like such a fun experience. Did you roast marshmallows?
Yes, we would roast marshmallows and make s'mores.
That's the best. Campfire songs always bring everyone together.
Exactly. It creates such a warm and friendly atmosphere.
Do you have a favorite campfire song?
I love singing Kumbaya, it's a classic.
That's a great choice. It really captures the spirit of camping.
Let's plan a camping trip, I'd love to relive those moments.
Lesson 30, Reasonable Prices.
Are the prices reasonable at that store?
Yes, they often have good sales and discounts.
That's fantastic. It's always nice to find good deals.
Absolutely. I love shopping when I can save some money.
Do you have any favorite items you usually look for?
I always check for clothes and home decor.
Those are great choices. It's fun to refresh your wardrobe.
Definitely. Let's go shopping together next time.
Sounds like a plan. I'm looking forward to it.
Lesson 31, Profit Allocation.
When discussing the allocation of profits and losses, it's essential to find a fair balance.
I see where you're coming from. How about we consider a percentage-based approach?
That could work well. It ensures that everyone receives a fair share based on their contributions.
Exactly. Plus, it motivates everyone to work harder for better results.
Right. Transparency in the process is also crucial for maintaining trust.
Absolutely. Clear communication can prevent misunderstandings among team members.
Let's draft a proposal outlining this approach for our next meeting.
Good idea. I believe it will help us move forward smoothly.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this plan develops.
Lesson 32, Segregation Laws.
In the US, especially in the South, there were segregation laws that prohibited blacks and whites from mixing.
That's a troubling part of history. It's hard to believe such laws existed.
Yes, it really highlights the deep divisions in society during that time.
Those laws affected so many aspects of life, from schools to public facilities.
Exactly. It's important to remember this history to understand how far we've come.
And to recognize that there's still work to do for equality and justice.
Absolutely. Discussions like this are crucial for awareness and change.
Let's keep educating ourselves and others about these issues.
Definitely. Knowledge is power in the fight against discrimination.
Lesson 33: Negotiation Strategies.
That's true. What other negotiation strategies do you usually employ?
I often start by building rapport with the other party. It helps create a positive atmosphere.
That's a great approach. Establishing trust can lead to better outcomes.
Yes, and I also like to prepare thoroughly, knowing my goals and limits.
That's smart. Being well prepared gives you confidence during negotiations.
I agree. Plus, being flexible can help in finding common ground.
Absolutely. Sometimes compromises lead to the best solutions for everyone.
Let's share our experiences and learn from each other to improve our skills.
I'd love that. We can become better negotiators together.
Lesson 34: Dinner Ideas.
Hey, I'm craving something delicious for dinner tonight. Any ideas?
How about trying a homemade pasta dish? It's always a hit.
That sounds fantastic. I love pasta, it's so versatile.
Exactly. You can add whatever ingredients you like, from veggies to meats.
How about a creamy Alfredo sauce? It's one of my favorites.
Yes. I can already imagine how delicious that would be.
Let's gather the ingredients and cook together.
I'm in. Cooking can be so much fun, especially with good company.
I can't wait. It's going to be a tasty evening.
Lesson 35: Movie Saturdays.
What does your brother enjoy doing on Saturday afternoons?
He loves going to the movies with his friends. It's their weekend tradition.
That sounds fun. What kind of movies do they usually watch?
Mainly cartoons and action films, they love a good adventure.
Cartoons are great for all ages, they always bring back memories.
Exactly. It's nice to have something lighthearted to enjoy.
Does he ever talk about the movies after he comes back?
Yes, he often shares his favorite scenes and characters with us.
It must be a great way for him to bond with his friends too.